is live. Yep, stream is live. It's good to go. Let me see what got here. All right, so I got my hopper, and I'm gonna start it up. Let's see what we got here.
It's time for me to start heading to work.
You, sir, have a good day at work.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going just. I need to get ready and stuff before I head to work. But
Okay. Gotta put some fuel in this truck.
I don't have the stream on here, do I?
What, my stream or your stream?
Yeah, I don't have you on Twitch. You're on Twitch, right?
Yes, sir.
I don't have your Twitch.
Let me pull it to you right now. Hold up. Can I duplicate this? Yes, I can. Channel. I'm gonna send it to you right in TeamSpeak. We are in PJ training. Alright, I just put it down there for you right there. In the PJ channel. PJ training. So now I have to find a job that I can do with my cargo. Ah, there you are, Beast. Okay, cool. I thought we were already following each other.
I thought so too, but
I got you. Yeah, I was about to say, I was like, that's weird. I was like, I had you on here before. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do that job. What is it? Scrap materials, 25,000. See how long. I'll just do this job then. I'll call it one. See if this goes the full 2 hours. Because I'm going all the way from Colorado to Washington State, so this should be interesting.
oh god, I got two sounds going. Got TeamSpeak going again.
Yeah, you gotta mute.
Yeah. Yeah, I muted my Twitch as well, so I don't hear it on my volume is cut off on my stream on there too. And thank you for everyone else that's tuning in right now. This is American Truck Simulator. This is part 45. We're going to be going to our job right now to get scrap metal, and we're going to be doing a job from Alamosa, Colorado, all the way to Washington State. I did not look at the location of the destination, but I'll see it in a minute once I pick up this cargo. So we're all going to sit back and enjoy this stream. This is probably going to go for the full 2 hours, as we're going from Colorado all the way to Washington. And then that's usually what I would do with every one of my streams. I just, you know, tell everyone the business, and then I just go about the business. So now it's pretty much, the floor is open for whatever you guys want to bring up, and I'm just going to do this drive.
He's a terrible driver, don't trust him.
I am such a terrible driver. It's beginner. I'm such a beginner. Why would you say that? Why?
Why?
Why would he say these things?
Is it gonna take you? About 2 hours?
It should take me 2 hours.
Gotcha.
Alright, so the weird part is it's not showing me the jobs. So I have a problem here. Because it's telling me, aha, I went to the wrong location. Aha ha ha ha. Let me just make sure.
I just snapped a rabbit's neck.
Wait, hold up. Wait, hold up. It's telling me it's down the other street. Let me see. Let me just make sure I'm at the right location. Because I have the right trailer, but this might not be the right company. Yep, it's not the right company. I gotta go down the street. Alright, here we go.
I used to have the free version of American Truck Simulator.
Did you get to try it?
Yeah, I had a free version of it for a little bit.
I actually like it. It's like, if I'm having like a bad day, or it's just been like really long, or I just need to be like left alone, I'll just play this without streaming it. Like, I'll just do it in my downtime. But it hasn't disappointed me yet.
It seems like something that's really chill.
Yeah, it really is. Alright, so this one is gonna be 25,000, and It looks like it's going from Tuesday. Actually, it's telling me it's expected to take me Tuesday night into Tuesday night into Tuesday. That can't be right. Unless it's telling me it's going to take me a week from Tuesday to Tuesday, but that doesn't make any... Yeah, because it's saying Tuesday, 6:47 p.m. to Tuesday, 10:57 p.m., and it's not going to take that short of a time. So I think that probably just means that it's going to be Tuesday from the first week to the second week, but I'm going to just leave it at that. So apparently it's Alamosa, Colorado, and we're going to Everett, Washington, and it's 25,000. So I'm going to do that. This should be like a long job. It's going to be like 2 hours. I'm going to just knock it out.
And you can assign workers to do jobs on their own, right?
Oh God, yeah. I'm glad you brought that up. Let me so right here I have truck manager, driver manager, and trailer manager. So right here I can see all the trucks that my people have. You can see the driver that has the truck. You can see what they're doing. Yeah. You can see their daily profits, their status. Right now, their status is, a lot of them are driving on the job right now. One person is idle, which is Ellie.
You got fired, Jennifer.
Where do you see Jennifer? Just right there.
80 daily profits. She's not making enough.
She's the one I was concerned about because she doesn't have. I don't have her truck upgraded enough to handle the off-road and the high altitude climbing. So I might have to open up a new garage, and then I'll put her on like a regular state that has like regular sea level, and then she'll be fine. She just has a basic Peterbilt, so she doesn't have anything that's going to give her the oomph. So I think that a lot of the roads out there are killing her, so she's bringing in Louis. And right here, this person, these two right here, this person right here is only bringing in 963. This person's bringing in 700. 800, and all of them work in Colorado. So all of them has the basic trucks, and one I'll have to upgrade their headquarters. So I only have
opportunity hire. You have many women driving for you.
Yeah, you can see I actually bring in everybody. I literally just do one guy, one girl. So I literally just keep doing the same thing. I always bring in one guy, one girl.
That's cool.
One of my friends said the same thing in real life too. He was just like, "Yeah, you're doing that." He's like, "I've never seen that because they wouldn't do it in real life." I was like, "Well, it is a game. It is a game."
Yeah, it is a video game. That makes sense.
So I got my trailers. Those are my trailers. Obviously, this one is my trailer right here because I customized it. That's mine, but it's in use right now by Jennifer. She's using it, and I bought this one for myself too, and I customized it. But I can also give it to someone else to use. But right now, I'm just using it. So there's that. I only have 2 garages, so you can see one in San Francisco, one in Alamosa, and as you can see, productivity was 27%, now it's 28. So if this number can come up some more, I'll be good, because this came up. They're now making 6,000. They were making 5,000 when I first talked to you, now they're up another 1,000. So maybe the trailers I added are helping them. I'll see what happens. But that's pretty much what's going on there. And then my truck, and I'm gonna just get started, so that's pretty much the game in a nutshell right now. But you know, they're all doing their jobs. They're autonomous. If I have to fire someone, then I can fire somebody. But I haven't had to fire anyone yet. They've all been doing their jobs pretty well.
Oh, that's good.
Let's see here. So actually, I want to go. First of all, let me come back around. I fucked that up. Let me come around. You know, they're all doing their jobs. They're autonomous. I have to fire.
Hey, Beast, you're echoing.
But I haven't had to fire any. You probably just have to mute me on well, actually no, you can't. You don't have to worry about that. It's just your mic.
Beast Mode, you read us?
All been doing their jobs pretty well. I don't know if he's there.
You there, Beast Mode? I'll just move.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Problema.
Yeah, 'cause he'll come back. He'll come back. He's probably just getting ready for work.
Yeah. Look him and tell him.
Alright. Just trying to get my trailer backed up into this job. There we go. No, I don't want to skip the job. I like doing it. What's we got here? go. There we go. And now we're in. Done. Yep. Loading that cargo.
That was a good back end.
Thank you. It wasn't perfect, but it's still good enough, but thank you. I still have to practice doing it in first person, so I need more practice with that. Huh?
You could show them this video.
Yeah.
I might give you one.
Yeah. So, over there on the bottom right, you can see my little GPS map. You can see my speed. You can see I'm in gear 9 right now. I just shifted. All of that literally just shows my fuel. It shows when my driver has to sleep. It shows if I get any emails, like a message, and it shows my speed and my gearing. And the truck icon literally shows if my truck takes any damage. It actually fills up red, and when it takes damage. The fuel, the yellow bar actually goes down, obviously, when you're low on fuel. And the bed turns blue, and it fills. And when the bed turns red, you have to fall asleep. You have to go to find a rest area immediately. Otherwise, I've never found out what happens. I don't know if the game automatically puts me in a rest area or my driver just gets tired and then I cause an accident or something. I've never found out, and I don't intend to. But I found out that when the bed goes red, I only have 15 minutes real life time. That's the longest I've actually gone before I found the bed. So I don't know what happens after the 15-minute mark, and I've never found out. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking you either just get fined or you fall asleep at the wheel or something dumb happens, but I've never found out, and I'm just like, it is what it is. I don't want to look it up or nothing, so I'll just leave it alone.
Yeah.
But as you can see, there's like a little green icon that's a fuel, blue icons are bed or rest areas. GPS is obviously going to be red to highlight the road. When the road is yellow, it means that you've already discovered that road. All the roads on the map, all the roads that are gray are roads that I've never driven to before. So as you can see on the map, I've played the game extensively. A lot of these routes are gray because I've never driven on those routes yet. But a lot of the major routes I've driven on are all yellow. And I got 63% of the game explored. So if I was to just, in my off time, just drive around for kicks and giggles, I would just take all of the roads that are gray and then unlock it. And it would just show you, like, new businesses to go to. There'd be, like, more jobs to pick up, that type of thing.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Yeah.
They're just kind of like side roads and stuff, and
yes,
like bypasses, I'm sure.
And the game also gives you realistic weather. It gives you realistic traffic jams and detours and stuff. So you can crank the numbers up. So I actually have like, I think I have like over 50% for detours. So if there's any type, like that bus just broke down. So if there was like any type of accidents or any type of traffic jams or stuff, you can actually do a detour and find a different route, that type of stuff.
That's awesome.
Yeah. The rain actually affects my handling and my braking, all of that, so that does take effect. I think there's a mod for snow, because some of the northern states, they do get snow in real life, and I think someone made a mod for it, and the mod is actually really good, but I don't have that mod, so I'm going to have to look into that.
Gotcha.
And I had to go into the left lane because my truck wasn't stopping on a dime because I didn't give myself enough speed, enough distance to brake. But I can already feel it because when I try to slow down, I was going to back into that guy, and I was not going to have that.
Yeah.
The little speedometer, the little speed limit down there, it says it's 25 miles per hour. Obviously, I'm doing 28. It just turned red. I did turn off traffic offenses because I've noticed that sometimes the AI will actually hit me, and then I still get penalized for the fine. And it was really eating into my money, and the company SES, they just have to do some more updates to their game. I'm pretty sure they did, but there was an issue where every time you're making a turn, sometimes a car might not stop on a dime, or sometimes it might just hit you out of the blue, and then the game would just say on the bottom left of the screen, oh, here's a traffic offense, you caused an accident, and then you get fined. And I'm like, but I didn't cause the accident. Someone hit me. And it was happening too frequently, so I turned it off. But the only thing I left on was the speed limit warning. So whenever it turns red, it starts to do a beeping sound, and it lets me know you're going too fast. But that's just for me.
Yeah.
Actually, everything on the dashboard actually has a feature. I haven't used all of those features, so I don't know. It's kind of like Arma.
Yeah,
but I haven't.
There's so much, you're just kind of gonna.
Yeah, I haven't used all of them yet. Like in the middle, where you see where it says my speed is 32, if I press I, it lets me change my instrument panel, so it could actually show me what's going on. Yeah.
Are you driving manual or automatic?
I'm driving automatic tonight. I can also do manual.
Okay, I just didn't know if they had.
Oh no, they have both. Yeah, they have both.
Sweet.
I just didn't feel like pulling it out tonight, but it does let you shift manually, and it does also give you automatic.
Okay, that's cool.
So whatever your preference is, you can do it. Like if you do play it, that's your preference, you can do it. And it stopped raining, so yep. There's like high beams, there's fog lights, there's regular lights. Windshield wipers. I have differential transfer power between my wheels and the front and the back of the truck. There's like a whole bunch of options. There's like still stuff that I'm still learning about this game, so that's why I just keep leaving it on beginner trucking for my tagline, because there's still a lot more stuff to learn, and I can't say intermediate because it's not intermediate, because there's still more options I have to play around with. But it's pretty good. It's a pretty good game. I don't have any complaints. It's very enjoyable. Yeah. Yeah, got my truck. Yeah. It's all working. It's pretty smooth.
What up, beast mode?
Not much.
We only moved you because of, you know, your microphone was still going on in the background, but
Yeah, your microphone.
I closed out the app. That's weird. It should have disconnected.
It was just echoing the stream to us.
yeah.
That's weird. It should have closed out the app. I mean, it should have disconnected when I closed out the app.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess it did it. I'm just waiting for my work clothes to get a drink.
Okay. I think I'm gonna be here for quite some time. I'm gonna get in the right lane because I'm gonna be here for a bit.
What truck are you driving right now?
It's a Mack Anthem.
Nice.
It is. In real life, it cost $150,000 for the base, and I got the base model in the game too. But in the game, it didn't cost $150,000. I think it was like $170. So it's still close enough to the real life truck, but the real life truck was like $150 for the base model. Let me see if I can take a look at the outside. Yeah, just a Mack Anthem. 72-inch cab, and it has a sleeper in the back, so I fully upgraded it. Has all the stuff back there, microwave, all that stuff.
Does that do it? Like, is it just aesthetic or?
Oh yeah, it's just aesthetic.
Oh, okay, alright.
Like, let me just slow down my truck real quick. Let me just show this real quick.
Sweet.
So, yeah, all of this was part of a mod. So, I added the flashlight, I added the freshener, the medical kit, my bag, my water. Those are supposed to be car magazines back there, because I actually like reading car magazines in real life, so that's that. It's a bed, and there's a microwave. That's stuff you can actually buy it and add it, and these items are actually part of a mod. Everything else is part of the base game, but the stuff was a mod. But it's literally just there for show and tell. You don't actually get to see your driver sleep. I'll show you in the stream, but when I go to a rest area, the screen just goes to black. That's all it does. It just goes to black, and then the next thing you know, you wake up and you're in the driving seat.
Gotcha.
But in real life, it would technically work.
Ooh, they passed you. Run them down.
Well, actually, I can't even catch him because I'm literally just hauling just this heavy load right now, so I'm kind of at my max. I need another 2-3 minutes of just uninterrupted driving to actually get to my full speed, but he's still there. And I'm going to be gaining. Yeah, I'm catching up because he probably has to make a turn. Well, technically you could crash into people, but it would be an offense, and then also my truck would take damage too, so, yeah.
Gotcha.
Then you have to pay for it, if you get a fine, you have to
Yup. Yup, you guessed it. All of that stuff is...
become a road pirate and not pay for anything.
That's also true.
That flip.
Now, I've played this game for over a year now, so I know this road. Like, if you play the game long enough, you'll know a lot of the roads. And as you can see, the person is now doing the speed limit, but I'm not. And now the speed limit's going up to 65, so now the person's going to go do 65, so now they're catching up.
What? It shit me?
Yeah, I can't fully catch up to that person. I'm still carrying. But, yeah, he's pulling away.
You'll get there.
Yeah, I'm doing 52 miles per hour now. Yep, I'm increasing. Actually, that's a good question. Is there anyone even behind me? There's only one car behind me. And that person could pass me too if they want to.
You're not being a realistic trucker.
I'm not crashing into anyone.
Take the road. You go 5 under until they try to pass you, and then you floor it.
Believe me, I'm actually flooring it. This is the extent of me flooring it.
One door's not short of it.
I am trying to move this truck. Ooh, Jennifer brought in $2,000 worth of income for me.
Damn.
So she heard you talking about her and her measly 500.
I got her working.
I think she took the new trailer. So she probably took the new trailer and she got like some frozen goods. It was a refrigerated reefer, so it could take frozen goods or chilled goods. So she must have took that trailer and now she's just doing jobs with that trailer. So she was making money from it.
Gotcha.
Okay, now I have to actually slow down because now I'm going to be coming into...
Getting faster and faster.
And then eventually I would just... Yeah, because eventually I would have just flipped over and it would have been like, what happened? And I have to call like emergency services and then they charge you for having a tow truck. I think I've only crashed one time in this game, but I've crashed 3 times in a Euro truck and I had to call them to repair my truck and flip me. And that's because I was driving in one part of Italy and I wasn't used to the road and it was raining and I just fucked up. I fucked up and I was like, okay. And I tried to do the job and I fucked up 2 more times and it was the same job. If it was like this one particular road and I was like, nope, I'm done. And I just like, I gave up the job, I gave it to another trucker and I instantly just like stopped the stream. I was like, oh, I'm done. But I've crashed one time on this game in California because it was at night and I was trying to make one turn and I misjudged it and yeah, my trailer flipped over first and then my truck flipped over and I was like, okay. And then I still completed that job, but you know, it did cost me like $3,000. It took off, I think, like 10 hours off of my job because, you know, I had to repair my truck, had to flip it, wait for the services to come get you, yada yada, the repair, and then I had to still take the cargo and still do the job. And surprisingly, that job I actually still beat the job because if the job is late, you lose money and experience, but I actually still got the job done. It was like some long haul and I still finished it.
Oh, good job.
Yeah, I was actually pretty happy, but yeah, whenever it's raining or it's nighttime, I usually don't drive too fast because that's when stuff gets wonky and it's like, nope, you flipped over your truck, you're done.
Yeah.
But as you can see in the bottom right, it says F5, F6, F7, F8, and F9. F7 is the one that would actually hit that key, and then it would let me use services. It would actually have a service for refueling my truck, it would have a service for repairing my truck, and it would also have a service for if I need my truck towed, like if I flipped it or I got my truck stuck somewhere where I can't get out, and then they would have to bring out one of those heavy cargo tow trucks to bring me out, and then I was just, yeah. So that's F7.
Okay.
And then F5 is just the GPS. There's like different ways to view the GPS. and then F6 would actually show you my destination and my route. It would actually give you more details of what I'm doing with this job, what the cargo is, how soon they expect it to get to, you know, the destination, yada yada.
Gotcha.
I actually don't know what F8 is. I've never pressed F8, so I'm actually not sure what that key does. And then F9 is just like messages. Like if I get something, an email or something, I can read it right there. Actually, you know what? Since I'm here, let me press F8. What is F8? F8 is short messages. I don't know what F8 is for. I'm thinking
self-destruct, I think.
Honestly, I think F8 might actually deal with the multiplayer aspect of the convoy. I think you can actually send messages to people. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that's the option, or if I'm thinking of something else. But I've never used F8, so I don't know if that's going to be for a new game type or not.
Multiplayer would be awesome.
Well, they're working on Convoy for both games. They do have the Convoy option. The only problem is they don't have pedestrians and they don't have traffic in it yet. It's literally just you and your friends driving in the open world with no one else. So there's literally no traffic. It would literally just be me and this other truck in front of me, and it would just be me and this truck driving together. No other cars, no people, nothing.
Why is that?
I don't know. I think they're still working on it. I think it's still in the beta. They're still, you know, working on it. So hopefully they've done better with it right now. I don't know what they're doing with it right now. I'd have to read the notes on it when they do another update for the convoy mode. Because Todd was talking to me about it because he has the game too, and we wanted to get into it, but it doesn't allow you to use mods yet. So we would have to both be doing, you know, vanilla trucking at the moment. But I'm hoping that's been updated too. So I don't know yet.
Gotcha.
So I can't really speak too much about convoy mode because I might be talking about outdated information. Maybe they already fixed all of this stuff. Maybe it's still the same. I just don't know yet because I've never had anyone to play the game with. So I do have one guy that watches my stream. I can always talk with him to see if we can get into a game one day. And then there's Todd. So I'd have to ask Todd whenever he wants to get together and do it, and then we would figure it out. And all I have to do is I'll just unload all of my mods, I'll see what happens, and we'll just, you know, get into a vanilla game, see what happens.
Gotcha.
So this is the part of highway I was bringing up that my other drivers can't handle because it's way above sea level, and it's very curvy. It's a very dangerous road, and if I pull up the map, this whole route is literally just in the mountains. This whole route is just garbage. Once I get down here, I'll be safe. But it's literally curvy all through that, and I think that's why some of my drivers are not getting their full profits because their trucks can't handle this terrain difference because the elevation goes up and it goes down.
Their gears
Yeah. And I can make it work for them. I just don't care enough to actually give them better trucks. Like, I gave them good trucks. I did the gearing myself, but I just don't feel like going in there and tweaking it further. So I think what I'll do is I'll just move them to a new garage. So all I have to do is I have to find a new garage, purchase it, and then I'll just transfer them, and then they'll be, you know, they'll have easier routes. But, you know, because I have over $2 million, so I have enough funds to open up a third headquarters. I just really didn't see the need to do it because I've been doing pretty well with just, you know, 2 headquarters and the drivers doing what they're doing. And even though the Colorado location is not bringing in as much funds as the San Francisco one is, they're still bringing in as much funds as I need. The productivity hasn't gone down. It hasn't gotten worse. So I was just like, well, I'm fine. I'm making my money.
Yeah.
But like but like we both know, you know, America is built on the capitalism, and we can always have more money. So I can always improve the productivity. So what's actually the good news is,
crashing or something.
Yeah,
You want that extra money.
also true. Well, actually, as we both noticed, the productivity went up 1% because it was 27%. Now it's 28% for the Colorado location, and now they're bringing in $6,000 as opposed to $5,000. So at least they did a small jump just now before I started that stream with the new trailer. So I also wanted to make sure I gave them easier, lighter trailers, because if they're doing like heavier hauls, that also plays a factor that their trucks can't handle it. So it limits what they can and cannot do. So I gave them, you know, I just purchased 2 light trailers, although I'm using one right now. But once I give this trailer to the Colorado people, it may work out better for their productivity. So I'll find out in the next stream, which will be like next Friday. Because after I finish this stream, I'll put this trailer and make it public, and that way they can use it for, you know, next week, and then I'll see what happens. The one thing I got into like a long conversation with Dorn about was he has the IR headset, and I still have to buy the IR headset because me and him were talking about his trucking days and everything, and I have to use the mouse, so I'm actually looking around with my mouse. But if I had the IR headset like Dorn did, he can actually just look around freely. So I actually have to like drive with like one hand always on the mouse. But if I'm shifting, I just leave the mouse right here. But I can't see my mirrors. So when I'm not shifting, then I'll put my hand on the mouse, and then I'll just look over to my mirrors.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I'm on a one-way road. I don't need to use my mirrors. So, like if I was using manual tonight, I'd just be driving manual right now without having to look through use the mouse, and I'd just be driving.
It's a really cool concept.
It really is. And I was thinking, like, if you asked me like 5 or 6 years ago, I would never play this type of game. I would have never bought a steering wheel for this. Like, I bought my steering wheel for playing F1 and Dirt Rally, but I never thought I'd be using it for, you know, trucking. But then when I was watching, you know, Squirrel, and I was watching him, you know, 2 years ago, I was like, this actually looks really good. And then I started playing it. You know, Bell got me the game, and then I started playing it, and I was just like, I like it. It's really good. You wouldn't think this is so much fun, but it is.
Yeah.
And all you're doing is just driving, like, and that's it. That's all you're doing. All I have to do is drive, get gas, put my driver to sleep, rinse and repeat. That's it.
It seems like a very calming game.
It really is. It really is. I mean, it has its moments where it gets hectic, like, you know, the rain will get in the way. There'll be, like, extreme fog sometimes. There'll be, like, extreme darkness.
Yeah.
You'll have, like, traffic jams, traffic accidents. You know, you'll have cops, you know, doing stuff on the game. And you might have, like, some lights that, you know, do take forever to turn. Like, they simulated, like, some lights will take a long time to turn, just like in real life. And you'll have some drivers that'll do, like, dumb stuff in real life. They'll switch lanes, and they'll put on their turn indicators, that type of stuff. Because I think I put in a mod that gives you, like, more realistic traffic. So a lot of stuff that they do is a lot of stuff that people would do in real life that's not really good. But it's realistic.
Gotcha. Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I've been driving this game for over a year now, coming up on, it'll be 2 years, I believe, in July. So it's been a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. But I actually like the European one better because it's not America. Only because it's not America, because I'm used to over here driving. But I like to play the European one because most of the time you get to drive on the left side. My truck is on the right side, so I actually drive on the right side on that game, not on the left. So everything's reversed. It's a lot of fun. I was crashing.
You're going downhill. Do you have you got to hit your brakes harder, I guess? Simulate the weight behind you.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
And also, if it was raining, I would also have to gauge that, excuse me, as well, because all of that weight, and then you're coming down the hill, and it's raining, and it's wet. So all of that plays a factor into this game.
Gotcha. That's cool. Oh.
So it's like when we're playing, you know, the dirt rally games, or we're playing our racing games. Like, all of those physics take effect in this game. It's the same thing. It's just that now you're driving a big ass truck, and you have a big trailer with, like, you know, tons of, you know, goods in the back, and all of that weight is just like, nope, here's physics. You're still going forward. You're a vehicle in motion, and you're going to stay in motion, and the trailer's going to stay in motion with you. So, you know, just, you know, deal with that. And that's pretty much what happens.
Be stressful.
Yeah, I was crashing a lot when I first got this game because I wasn't used to it. Like, everything was a factor. I would think that I was slowing down good enough with my truck, and then it was like, then that person came out, and then all of a sudden I'd be like, oh, my trailer actually, you know, slammed into the back of my truck, and I crashed into somebody because all of my weight was still moving.
Yeah.
And it was like, yeah, your truck stopped, but your trailer didn't stop.
And that is an issue.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
turned really bad, really quickly.
Oh yeah, it turned really bad. It turned real bad. I think the first time I played this game, I like crashed my truck really bad, and it cost like 20 grand, and I ended up quitting the campaign, and then I had to like restart because when I first started playing, I was playing by myself before I started the stream, and I messed up so badly that it took away all of my earnings, and I was like, nope, I'm done, and I just instantly quit, and then I restarted a new campaign, and then this is the new campaign. So then I started streaming from this campaign. So everything I've done since my first episode to this one being 45 is literally part of the new one. So it's been pretty good.
That's sweet.
I added the mod. So there's Tesla. You'll probably see it in the stream in a minute, but that was Tesla.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I added in the mod that gives me real location businesses and gas station and real live vehicles. And one of the jobs for Tesla is you can actually drive a whole trailer with a whole bunch of Teslas on the back. And you know, you're just taking it to another Tesla facility. But it was actually really cool because when I do the ones with the cars on the back, you actually have like all the Teslas and stuff, and you're just driving along.
I don't know if it's something like Tesla does. Every time I pass the Tesla dealership,
Yeah.
One car or more's emergency lights are going off.
You think that's just the sensors, the internal sensors from the cars themselves, just picking up on traffic driving by?
I don't know. I was thinking it's probably like an automated test thing that they're doing.
Okay. But it's every time you go by the place.
Every single time. Well, listen, I'll be right back. I'm getting a call, but I'll still be watching.
Alright, bro.
Bye.
Oh, that was weird. Good, Beast?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. I'm watching your stream right now too.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna be here for like until like 1 in the morning. So this stream is just gonna be going because this is a long drive. I'm nowhere. I'm still in Colorado. I'm nowhere done with this state yet.
Heck, I might buy the game with you, play on my PC.
Yeah, I don't have a problem because I was telling Genry, I said Todd has the game too, so we're trying to figure out when we can actually get together and see how we can work out the convoy mode. Because there's actually a convoy mode, so you can actually play with people. So hopefully we can get into that.
I don't have a steering wheel though. That's the one thing. I'm gonna have to use the keyboard.
Yeah, you can actually use the keyboard. I've heard that it's a little bit of a pain in the butt with the keyboard, but it's still doable. Because my friend was using the keyboard because he doesn't have a steering wheel, and he says when you're trying to turn the wheel, you kind of have to hold A and D respectively a little bit long because the driver's turning the wheel all the way. But you know, if you figure it out, I'm pretty sure you'll still be able to manage it because you know people still use the keyboard. But yeah, steering wheel is pretty simple. But
If I remember, you can also use a mouse to steer too.
yes, it is. Yes, you can. I've never tried either of those options, so that's actually going to be kind of interesting.
I might just use the mouse and steer with the mouse.
That's what I would do. Because I heard my friend using the keyboard, and it kind of sounds like the keyboard's a kind of a no-go. So, like you said, the mouse would make it a lot easier. But then the only issue I have with that is I'm actually using the mouse right now to look around. So I don't know what key you would have to use to look around. That's the only other thing, too. But I'm pretty sure you can key bind it.
Yeah, I have a mouse that has the buttons on the side, so
Okay.
I can just set it to a certain key bind to
Have him look at the mirrors. Yeah. Yeah, because I was like, if I'm using the mouse to drive, I still have to look and see what's going on. Mercedes. Ooh, yeah. Got that station wagon. Actually, let me see, where am I right now? Yeah, I'm about to leave Colorado. I'm about to leave Colorado, and then I'll be going into Utah Then I gotta go through Idaho. Then I have to go through Oregon. And then I gotta go into Washington State. Okay. This is gonna be a process.
Just don't crash.
Oh god, I hope I don't crash, yeah. Sometimes I might like hit somebody out of the blue every now and then if I slip or I just slip up or do something dumb. But so far I've been driving pretty good the last couple of streams. It's usually when it rains is when I have like some of my issues every now and then, but I've been getting a lot better.
Right.
My only issue really comes from the AI traffic, because a lot of times they just do a lot of stuff that makes no... And I'm taking that light. He could have took that light. A lot of times the AI causes my accidents because they may get into my lane. Sometimes they don't put on their blinkers like real life. So, stuff happens. I think I need to get into that left lane. Yes, I do. There we go. Yeah, the AI was doing something dumb right there because the lane's right here and they're back there. Now they're moving. Every now and then they have issues. I'm going on the highway. There we go.
Now you're on the highway.
You know it. Alright, cool. There's no one behind me. Beautiful. So this should shorten my drive. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's still going to be 2 hours, but as long as I'm on the main highways, this should increase my chances of getting to Washington State a lot sooner. But then I still have to take into consideration there's still going to be detours, there's still going to be accidents on the highway. So a lot of times I might have to take like a different route, so I might extend my time. Because I put it up on, I made it more realistic with the detours and stuff, so it increases my chances of having to do something else. So we'll see.
Right.
But so far it's pretty smooth right now.
Just run to a rollback. What the fuck?
Huh?
Just hit a rollback with a bunch of cars just sitting there.
Actually, I could do that. It's just that my truck's just gonna be destroyed, and I would just have to have it repaired. Like, I actually hit a traffic jam one time, and then I had to repair my truck, and it cost 20 grand. So I was just out of 20 grand, and it was just like, wow. The truck was just so severely damaged it would not restart the engine. Everything was like flashing on the HUD, and it was just like, yeah, your engine is just destroyed, your transmission is just destroyed, everything on the engine control system was just destroyed. The ECU was just like, no, we're done, we're done. I was like, okay, that's cool. I fucked up my truck.
Oh, he's what the F8 does?
Yes.
You see that message that popped up?
Oh, that's what it does for F8?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's not saying short. Oh, okay. Ah, thank you, brother. Yeah, because I was like, I've never used F8. I was like, what does it do? What does it do?
It's on Mac thing.
Oh, okay. Okay, I see it now. I see it now. It is F8. Gotcha. Because I'm always looking at... Oh, yeah, I see the yellow bar. It's highlighted. Okay. Up in the highlight. Okay, that's cool. Okay, because I've never paid attention to that yellow bar at the bottom. I was like, wait, what does F8 do? But I see it now. It's... Thank you, bro.
Yep.
Yeah, because I mostly only use F5, F6, lets me know about my cargo and stuff, and then I only use F7 for when I have to tow my truck or get fuel or something, but... Okay, so F8 is just automatic. Alright, so it's just there. I thought it kept a log of what it was doing, but obviously it doesn't. Yep, it doesn't. It just says no message. Alright. Alright, that's pretty cool. Okay.
You might be able to go into this thing, change it to where it does keep a log, but...
Okay.
There is.
Entering Utah. I'll probably just look at the manual for the game and just see if there's anything else for F8, or like you said, you know, I could probably just like go on Google or YouTube and see if someone talks about it. But it's like, I was wondering, because I'm looking at it like, I've never touched that key ever. Like, it's just there. Because I will use F9 whenever I get like information for like a bank. If I do a loan or something, they're just like, you're about to pay off your loan, yada yada, or you have a payment or something like that. But F9's been very infrequent, just as much as F8.
Right.
What time is it? It's already after 7. Lights are coming on. Lights are coming on. So the game normally gets dark around 8 o'clock at night, depending on the state that you're in. And then every time the sun comes up, it always comes up, the sky always gets bright around 4 a.m. in the morning in the game's time. So I guess they program it that way, because 4 in the morning is when the darkness starts to become like a nice light blue haze. And then 5 o'clock the sun starts to pop out the horizon, and then 6 o'clock the sun is pretty much mostly already coming up, and then so on and so on. But every day at 4 in the morning on the game, the sky starts to turn bright. But I know because of the time zones on the game, each state differs on when the sun is going to go down, so it's already 8 o'clock right now. It's probably going to either be like 8:30 or 9 since I'm in Utah. Because if this was over on the East Coast, it already would be dark for us right now. But this is Utah. Let's see what we got here. I also have cruise control, but I haven't used my cruise control yet. I've used it before, but I haven't used it in this stream yet.
Well, when I was playing American Truck Simulator, I used that a lot.
Yeah.
It's just I was playing on keyboard.
Yeah. It's been very helpful. I just only use it when I'm on a highway and it's a straightaway. Once I see like turns coming up on the GPS, I instantly just turn it off. Or I just put my foot on the brake, automatically turn it off with the brake, or any type of deceleration or acceleration, it will turn off automatically. Or you can just hit like the C key, C for cat, and it'll, you know, go from there. Well, for my game, it's C. I think that's default, I think.
Yes.
Okay. Alright, so now the sun's getting ready to go down, so it was 9. Alright, so it's going to be like 9-ish. And then it's going to get like extremely dark. Because there's no lights out here. Also, let me see. My bed's turning blue, so eventually my driver is going to need to sleep. The next nearest bed is over here. But is there another bed? I might do... No, that's a highway. Is that the highway? I'm going to choose this one.
Let's do this.
Because once that bed icon turns red, I'm going to have to find sleep eventually. But I'm going to skip the next rest area, see if I can go past it, and then I'll get the next one to get sleep.
Yeah, be careful on that,
Yeah.
Once you hit red or go a little bit past red, you'll pass out.
I was talking to Genry about that because I've never passed out. So it actually makes you pass out and then you get fined?
I don't know yet. But you will pass out.
Okay. Because the longest I've gone with the red icon was only 15 minutes in real life. So if I see the red icon, I have to count 15 minutes before I feel like I'm in danger. Because I've never encountered it.
It also depends on what difficulty you're playing on too.
Okay.
Because I think they have different times and stuff like that, so but
I guess I would have to take a look at that option to see what the difficulty is, because I actually didn't even know there was difficulties. All I knew was I actually was trying to find a rest area and I couldn't, and I actually went 15 minutes before I found one, and I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna just leave it as 15 minutes is the max that I would ever go without finding a rest area, and so far it's been the same, but I didn't know if it was gonna change or not.
Yeah, when that was in the game, if I remember right, they did have some difficulties or something like that.
Okay.
I think it changes things to make them harder or something like that. They actually have things that say, hey, hard medium or low or something. But if I remember right, I think it's up to 20 minutes is when you pass out after being past red.
Damn, so I was only 5 minutes away from having that. Because, yeah, I was driving through Utah, and it was like 15 minutes, and then I found a rest area, and I immediately pulled over and just went right to sleep. But, yeah. So I didn't even know it was like almost around 15-20 minutes. So I was just like, I'm not going to do that again.
I can look it up for you here.
Okay. Yeah, because I was telling Genry, it was like I never looked it up because I was always making sure that I wouldn't get myself in that predicament again. So I was just thinking like I probably won't know about it. But hey, I don't have a problem finding out now. I mean, at least it's good news to know. Because God forbid if it ever happens again, then I'll know like, hey, I gotta go somewhere now. And if I have to like do a U-turn and go back to one I passed, then I'll just do that if I have to. But it does make sense. Like, if it does say 20 minutes, then that does sound reasonable, because the dude, his eyes were really closing. He was getting really droopy. So I could see it being like 20 minutes being like a reasonable amount of time before your driver's like, okay, I'm done. Left lane is ending.
I'm not seeing anything about passing out. Unless they're checking the offices to the summer played.
That could also be a possibility too. Maybe some people were having issues with it and they just, you know, had a conversation about it, and maybe SES just, like you said, just took it out. But the bed icon still shows red, so it kind of defeats the purpose. Like, because if they really did get rid of that, then why do they still have the bed icon turning red and the driver getting droopy and sleepy? So, yeah, they would also have to explain that too. Maybe they just upped the time, maybe they just made it like, you know, the longer time for you to, you know, drive before he passes out, and maybe that's why they just didn't say nothing about it. Then again, I've never actually seen anyone streaming on Twitch or YouTube that actually passed out either. I see like a lot of people actually get to sleep for their driver, so that's also a good question. Well, I found the rest area, so I'm gonna try this rest area first since I'm here, because I'm not gonna mess around and find out.
Stay left, then turn left.
Oh, I know where I am. I know this gas station. Driver is going to sleep. And it's raining, and I'm gonna go get some gas. Let's see what we got here. I'm gonna get back on this road.
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
Well, I'm reading. I think the
Turn
sleep
left.
icon is like a mandatory break thing.
Okay.
You know how truck drivers have like a 10-hour drive time, stuff like that?
Yes. Yes.
So I think that is it.
Okay. Well, just between me and you, I'm just gonna keep it safe, and I'll just try to find like rest areas like I've been doing, because I don't want to take that chance and find out what happens. But I'll just agree with you on the 20-minute mark, because I went 15 minutes, so hopefully I won't have to do that again.
Stay left, then turn left.
Am I gonna? Nope. I knew that light was gonna. It's like that light just turned on me. There we go. Alright, good. I still got some distance right there. There we go. Psh, I wish gas was $3 right now and some change. Then again, I was getting diesel, so diesel was $3.92. But with current gas prices going up, that's not even true.
Yeah, so that's your fatigue thing. This is like your mandatory rest.
Okay. Okay.
So you'll rest for 10 hours and you can get back onto the road.
So it's always 10 hours. It's never anything shorter than 10.
I think it's 8 to 10.
Okay.
Go straight.
Because I've seen 8, I've seen 9, I've seen 10. So I think it's between 8 and 10.
Okay. The only thing I've seen so far was either 10 or 8 hours. I haven't seen that 9-hour one yet, so I'm gonna pay attention to that just in case. But I've seen the 8 hours where it advances. But the 10 is normally, I'll see the 10 sometimes. So I was like, okay.
Alright. I think my clothes are done drying.
You are ready for a good day of work, sir.
I hope good night of work for me.
Well, it's gonna be well, for me it's that's right. For me it's midnight, so now it's like way early morning.
It's right now it is 11:01 for me right now.
Oh yeah, you're nighttime then still, yeah.
But I don't clock in until about 12:30ish.
Okay.
I like to leave early just in case there is anything on the road or anything like that.
True. True.
No.
Well, I'm pretty sure by the time you actually get to work, I'll only have like 30 minutes left on my stream, and then I'll be done after that anyway. So.
Well, I can still watch you. I just have to be careful on the road.
Oh no, I know you. I mean, yeah. I mean, by all means, you know, do what's safe for you. But I was just letting you know, like, by the time it's 12:30 for you, it would be like 30 minutes left for me on the stream. But I'm pretty sure I'd be going past the 2 hours anyway, because this is a long job, and I'm only in Utah, so. and I still have an hour left, so I'm probably still going to be in here by the time you even get to work anyway.
Well, like I said, I'm probably going to be listening to your stream on the way to work.
Yeah.
I have an FM transmitter on my car, so I can just hook my phone up to the FM transmitter and just do the radio.
Awesome.
Where the keys at? There. Alright.
There we go.
It's cold out here.
I think the lowest we've had so far this week was like 40 degrees, 30 degrees. Right now we're like looking at 60 and 70 because it's trying to get warm up here. So we had the cold last week, and yeah, it's the weather's shifting now.
I was just hoping this gets to the point that it starts freezing.
Yeah. I don't want to deal with that black ice. I hate black ice.
Well, I don't care about that, guys. Because when it's that bad outside, I don't drive fast.
Also true.
If people don't like me driving slow, they can just go around me for longer.
That's also true, because that's like I think we were, me, you, and Gary were talking about that. I was like, yeah, you know, everyone just, you know, drives how they're gonna drive, and that's their consequence they have to deal with those situations, because we're all adults. It's like you said, if you see adverse weather, I'm gonna just take it easy.
Yep.
I can't do my speed limit anyway right now in the game because it's raining now for me in the game, so now I'm doing the adverse weather.
Right. Alright. Let's
see here.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can still hear you.
Bluetooth connect.
Oh. Yeah, no, Bluetooth connect. Shut the fuck up.
Let me see where I am right now. I'm trying to see where I am on this game. Okay, cool. I'm about to go into Idaho. So I only got Idaho and Oregon. Got two locations to go, and then I'm done. Once I reach Washington. Idaho and Oregon. Got two locations to go, and then I'm done. Once I reach Washington. Idaho, Oregon.
Stay left.
Okay, I can skip that way station. Beautiful.
Stay left.
So we are making good time. I think I'm about to enter into Idaho now. It's looking pretty good.
Stay left.
Alright, so for those that are tuning in right now, the job was scrap metal, and it was from Alamosa, Colorado, all the way to Everett, Washington. I'm currently in Utah, and I'm working my way to Idaho right now. I would have to go through Idaho, go into Oregon, and then cut into the state of Washington. So for those tuning in, this has been the only job I've been doing so far for the stream. It's a nice long haul. It may be the whole 2 hours of my stream. So we'll find out. Because I still have like around 50 or so minutes left. And I'm pretty much driving through this terrain right now through Utah. I may have room to do one quick job after this one, or I may just end the stream after this one is done, so I'll find out once I reach my destination for those that are now tuning in. And also welcome to those that also popped in too.
Alright. You hear me now?
Yeah, I'm still here. I can hear you.
Alright, well, I'm not gonna have to get off here because my Bluetooth is not like team speak.
Nah, that's alright, man. It's okay. You just have a good night. Get to work safe. And I'll still be streaming whenever you get back to work. And then, you know, we'll just... Wait, go ahead.
I might hop on for a little bit before clocking, depending on what time it is.
Okay. Alright then, bro. You have a good one, man.
Alright.
Alright.
Yeah.
Stay left.
Okay, so for those tuning in, I am now in the state of Oregon. I just have to get through Oregon and work my way right into Washington, which is the next state. And then we are almost done with this job. Making good time. The job is still scrap metals, and 32 hours remain, 8 minutes. Job is going to give me $25,312, so we're looking pretty good. Going from Alamosa, Colorado to Everett, Washington. So we're doing pretty good right now. We're making good time. Only had to sleep one time and refuel my truck once. Looking pretty good. If anything, I'll probably have to sleep one more time for this job. Probably one more time. The bed's already halfway filled. Looking to have to do it again shortly. But I have enough fuel to take me through the rest of my journey, so I don't have to refuel again. I technically didn't have to refuel the first time I did it, but I just like to top off anyway. So we're doing pretty good right now on fuel. Driver will need to get some rest, and we'll go from there. Once the bed icon turns completely blue, I will start looking for rest areas, but for right now, I am still on target for my job. Still on target for the arrival time. Okay, now we got the winding roads. Lovely. Ooh, I'm still here.
I know you are.
Oh, okay.
I tried sending you a message on Twitch, but you have your followers only chat set to over 1 week.
Yeah, I had situations when I first started streaming with people that weren't being serious, so. But yeah, it's gonna be easy. It'll blow for a week. It'll be fine. Pretty much almost done this job. I'm now in Oregon, working my way to Washington.
Nice. The stream is a bit laggy for me, so I can't really watch what you're doing.
Gotcha. Apparently the only thing that's going on right now is I'm still on the highway. And pretty much I just got a little bit more time on the highway before it brings me into the state of Washington. And then after that, I don't know if it's going to take me off the highway and put me on something rural. So, I didn't get to check the map yet, so I don't know yet.
Okay.
I think I have to go give my driver some sleep again, so let me see. Oh, okay, I'm already in the state of Washington now. Alright, good. So, I do need to get sleep. Where can I get sleep? Because I still have to go. I'll get sleep right there. He will sleep. Oh, hold up. He's gonna... That's not what I wanted. Why won't it let me... It won't let me... Ah, never mind. I'll figure it out when I get up there. It wouldn't let me plot exactly the rest area I wanted to go to, so I'll just figure it out when I get up there.
Alright, well, I'm not off here. This sucker truck is showing up a little early today.
Alright, bro.
So, see you tomorrow.
I'll be here, bro.
straight. Stay left. Stay right, then turn right. Turn right. Exit right. Exit right. Turn left. Get ready to turn right. Turn right. Get ready to turn left. Turn left. Stay right, and then turn right. Turn right. Stay right. Turn left.
Alright, so I just had to readjust my steering wheel and my stuff at the very end, so that I just kept messing with my steering wheel setup and my stand, so I just had to readjust. But still got the trailer into that location, so we're looking good on that one. Thank goodness. So we came from Alamosa, Colorado with scrap metal, and we went all the way to Everett, Washington, going through over 4 states. That was the 2 hours for the stream. That job literally took the whole thing, so that was pretty good. We still made it excellent, got everything taken care of, only had to rest twice, refueled the truck 1 time. So it's looking pretty good. So for those tuning in, I will be streaming part 46 of American Truck Simulator next Friday, 11 p.m. Eastern to 1 a.m. Eastern. And today, which is Saturday, tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern, I will be streaming for an Arma 3 group called WSC. I am a combat medic. I will be streaming on that tonight. And hopefully after tonight, I may stream the next part of my European Truck Simulator, or I may do that next Thursday at 11 p.m. Eastern. So for those tuning in, hopefully you guys enjoyed this, guys and girls enjoyed this, and everyone continue to take care, have a good day, and a good night.